What's up guys, so after Jen got kicked by Zero from the Falcon team, he is teaming up with Timmy and Dezignful, and this time Design is not IGLing for the team. Timmy will IGL and Jen and Design will co-IGL with Timmy and Bronzy will be their coach. Next news, Low joined the iiTztimmy Gaming with Zack and Slayer. So let's start the video with Timmy and Big Boy Ben.
Yes, I am no longer on Moist Esports. No more Moist. That's all I got for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But after this last LAN, the boys wanted a team talk, kind of just like a team talk, a regular team talk, nothing crazy. It was just like, hey, let's talk about like the last day, obviously finals, like what went wrong, pretty much. It seemed like pretty much we were not going to work out, and that we could maybe find a solution. We could find a solution in terms of like maybe like figuring it out and for champs, but I think ultimately Wxltzy decided that he didn't want a co-IGL and that he just wanted to pretty much be the full IGL. So regardless of anything else before that, after that, they were most likely going to potentially drop me from the team, which is no big deal. It's like, it is what it is. But he decided to just go with the safer option and go with Falcons, because Falcons, we already know we got Hal and we got Zero, and they're gamers. They're gamers over there, and obviously it's backed up by Falcons who have a lot of money. So it makes a lot of sense, you know what I'm saying? So he is going to Falcons. I don't know what his plans are going to be over there. I'm sure they'll figure it out. It's not my problem. He decided to go join Zero and Hal. And then on top of that, because ZZ is dropping from Falcons and going back to school, I think that's what it was, they're going to pick up Kyle. And they're going to have those two. Those two are going to be on Falcons. So then it was just me and Guild from on Moist. From there, you're going to ask like what was going on with that. And, Guild decided to go play with a different team. I'm not going to say what team, but he is going to play with a different team. And from there, I am the last one left on Moist. And you need two of the original people to play on the team. And yeah, it's announced already. Yeah, then that boy went to NRG. I lost him. But yeah, he went to NRG. Then I was stuck on Moist by myself, and I can't keep the spot because you need two of the original members. So from there, Moist just had to drop me. Like they legitimately they had to. And then I guess from there, that's when I had to, obviously look for a team. I did try to keep Guild, chat. Like I'm just gonna be straightforward. I tried to keep Guild and try to see if he would continue, and I respect his decision. You know what I mean? Like I respect both teammates' decisions of going to other orgs and other teams. No big deal, chat. Like I'm very, very logical. I understand the ups, the pros and the cons. Okay, I understand the pros and cons. So that being said, Jen got, dropped from Falcons and got replaced by Wxltzy. So no brainer. We picked up, Jen. And then we went straight back to the man himself. That boy, Dezignful.
What are you laughing about? It's not fucking funny. You're a fucking moron. That's what.
My bad, Design.
Dumbass.
My bad.
Fucking game.
My bad.
The fuck are you doing?
My bad. That's just my bad. That's my bad. But we're back. We're back with the boy Design. And we got something even more spicy. Something interesting. The boys have decided to let me be the IGL of the team. I know. You guys are going to be like, what the f? But Jen and Design both trust me. And I think that's ultimately the biggest factor. They trust me to IGL. In this next 5 months, I will be learning how to IGL. I'll be VOD reviewing, fucking downloading goddamn map packs and shit like that. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna put my absolute everything in to learn how to IGL, do BLGS, and get up to champs. And at the end of it, the good thing, the safety net that we have for the team is that Design knows how to IGL, and he can IGL us if anything ever like happens. Like if I couldn't make it in time and I couldn't become a good IGL by the time Champs comes up, then he could just, you know, take over. They will, Jen and Design will be helping me co-IGL throughout along the way, so you'll hear their opinions. It's not going to be like me just saying everything. I will be the IGL for the team, and from there Bronzy will also be helping me and learning everything like that. And I think the biggest thing, I know obviously everyone's always going to say it's like Timmy IGL, like question mark, and like, you know, I just want to say, chat, I started competing about 1 year ago. All right, I was in challenger circuit. Nobody said I was gonna fucking make it through to champs, make it to finals, be a fucking good pro player, be a top MNK player, and I fucking did it in a year. Okay, who says I can't fucking IGL? Okay, I will fucking make it happen, because you know that's what I do. That's what I fucking do. All right, so I'll learn how to fucking IGL, and I'll show fucking goddamn comp scene what an IGL looks like.
Guild, basically, like, the second that people found out about me, got, like, a bunch of different offers. The other option was, like, to stay with Timmy and like, find an IGL, stuff like that, so... Timmy said he was going to be dropped anyway. I had a really good conversation with Timmy after like, everything sort of, like, started getting out. So I can't say if I would or if I wouldn't have. I was definitely leaning towards the dropping more than I was the keeping. But after the conversation, there was a world where I kept him, because, he kind of just said the right things, I guess. The thing with Timmy and I was that he wants to be a co-IGL, or he wants to basically IGL, and he wants to have a big impact on like the decisions that are made in the game. And if I was going to continue IGLing, I didn't want that at all. I actually wanted him to like just not say anything, because I feel like I get very flustered when people give me too much suggestions. So I don't think I would have wanted to keep him, because if he's not making calls, then he loses like a lot of his value. So I could just pick up a controller player, and then, you know what I mean? Like, and then I'd be able to like have more firepower on the team. And that's not because Timmy's bad. That's just because like controller is controller. Are you still friends with Timmy? I mean, as far as I know, bro, that guy does my fucking head in, bro. No one I've ever played with in my life has ever like frustrated me more than Timmy. But like, it's never been like I hate the guy. It's always just been like it's like I don't know. It's like having like a brother. You know what I mean? He's just like one of those people that just like we just get frustrated. But it was never like anything bad. No, I still love Timmy. I genuinely don't have any issues with Timmy. Hey, looking forward to not IGLing again. So that was the biggest reason that I took. I don't want to IGL. If I was going to keep, if I didn't get this offer, I would have kept IGLing, and I wouldn't have minded it. But I do believe that I'm a much better second opinion than I am in IGL, and I think a lot of people would vouch for that. Like Empty, for instance. Did Guild take it badly? Nah, he knows. I told Guild, if he got the Falcons offer, take it. If Guild ever got the Falcons offer, just take it. And it would not have hurt my feelings at all. I think everyone in Apex unanimously knows that when you get the Falcons offer, you don't say no. What's the dynamic with Moist? Felt like you loved them. Offer must have been insane. No, it had nothing to do with money. This is like a team that like we all only care about winning. I don't have this like ego where like I have to be the fragger. If I'm anchor and I don't have the best stats, but just know I'm like the most reliable person on the team, like I'm just not making mistakes and not fucking up, then I'm happy. What was the reason Falcons dropped Gen? I don't want to like speak on OG Moist Boys no longer, but congrats on your new journey, man. Yeah, like I said, Moist is an org that I was ready to retire with, and like just if I don't win, I don't win sort of thing. But what ended up happening in this like sort of like off season, or like this like break that we had before champs, was that I was very unsure about like Timmy, and if I wanted to keep Timmy, and if I wanted to keep IGLing, and there was like a bunch of just uncertainty with me. So the second when I got the Falcons offer, I was like, I don't have to IGL. I get to play with like the two best players to touch the game. I can't say no. And like, to be honest, if they asked me to join like before last LAN, you know what I mean? Like it probably would have been a no, because like last LAN, I really felt like I had the best team at that LAN, and I felt like I was the best player at that LAN. So yeah, it was like a situation where like I just felt like, you know, we looked like the best team last LAN, and we should have won last LAN, and then like finals came, and I don't really know what happened. Like we didn't play like the same that we played like the previous like few days, and that was like on all of us as a team. It was just like I made some bad calls, the boys made some bad like decisions and stuff like that. So it was just like, yeah, the second I got the Falcons offer after that LAN, it was like really really hard for me to say no. Where did Guild go? I don't know if that's public yet. I think everyone knows, but I don't know if it's like official yet. I just know I was like very involved with Guild in like his next decision and like trying to make sure he ended up on the right team. And I know that the decision that Guild made was purely himself, and he had a lot of confidence in his decision. So I back him. I back him with his future. Yeah, the reason that I made this decision wasn't because we didn't win LAN. Okay, the reason I made this decision because I didn't want to IGL. That was like the biggest thing. The biggest thing was not wanting to IGL anymore. And the game is very easy if you play with Zero. I think their whole team was just dysfunctional as shit. I think putting it down to like Zero mental booming is like retarded. I think it literally came down to that team was dysfunctional and like didn't have like they didn't. It's like three of the best players to touch the game, and none of them I don't know how to like be the smaller person. I guess is like the best way to put it. Whereas me, motherfucker, I don't give a shit. Us losing EWC was literally like my fault.
Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and if you are new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting video. Hasta la vista, baby.